Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. Now, inshallah, we're moving on to the last harfun atf that we're going to be discussing, is lakin. Okay? So, it is very similar to the previous harful atf. What did we discuss in bal? That in bal, you have a negative sentence, you put the harful atf of bal, that makes a ma'tuf affirmative. So, in bal, the ma'tuf alayhi was negative, but the ma'tuf becomes what? Affirmative. The same thing happens in lakin. What happens? The sentence before is negative, so the ma'tuf alayhi is also negative, but the ma'tuf becomes what? Positive and affirmative. So for example, you have ma ja'a Zaydun, Zayd did not came. You say lakin, so what happens now? The word after lakin becomes affirmative. So Zayd did not come, however, but rather Khalid came. Do you understand? So same as bal, there's no difference in there. Same tarkib. Ma ja'a is fail, I can make it separately. Ma is the harfun nafyin. So you put ma separately, harfun nafyin. And then fail, fa'il, ma'tuf alayhi, harfu atf, and the ma'tuf. And again, in the translation, you have to add certain elements into brackets to make sure that this translation fits. Okay? But one point here is that the word lakin can come on its own, lakin, and sometimes you get walakin. Okay? But it will be the same thing. Ma is harfu nafyin, ja'a is fail, that becomes a fa'il, ma'tuf alayh, and the whole walakin becomes what? The harfu atf. And then Khalid becomes the ma'tuf. So you get lakin and you also get walakin. And both operate the same way. Okay? You following? So for example, ma bakatil ummu lakinil abu. What does this translate as? How do you tarkib of this? Start with you, bismillah.
Ma is harfu nafyin.
You say ma is harfu nafyin. Harfu nafyin. Bakat becomes fa'il. And then
Al-ummu lakin al-abu is fa'il.
is fa'il. And then al-ummu is ma'tufun alayh. Lakin is
Hafat.
harfu adfin. And al-abu becomes
Ma'tuf.
ma'tuf. You following me? Yes? Same. Another example. Your turn. Ma sabar al-akhu lakin al-ukhtu.
ما is
Harfu nafyin. Sabara is the fa'il.
الأخ لكن الأخت is فاعل
Is fa'il. And that's made up of
معطوف عليه
ma'tufun alayh.
حرف عطف
Harfu atf.
معطوف
Ma'tuf. Yeah? Got it? And translation of that will be?
the brother
The brother
did not have patience
was not patient.
not patient
However, but
but his sister
the sister was patient. Another example. لم يمت الرجل لم يمت الرجل ولكن امرأتان. Your turn. لم is حرف نفي يموت فعل الرجل فاعل until the end. And then الرجل becomes معطوف عليه ولكن حرف عطف and امرأتان become معطوف. Translation. The man did not die. However, the two ladies died. Okay? Now, the last one. Harfu nafyin. Fail. Al-banatu walakin al-atfalu. Fa'il. Broken down into ma'tufun alayh. Harfu atf. Ma'tuf. Everybody with me? Same as bal. Right. Now, you got a table in your books, and this is a summary of all of the harful atf that we've studied. There's a few, two or three left. Well, two left. But we can leave that for now. This is all we're going to be studying in this book. Okay? So the first one is what? Wow. So first of all of these, wow, fa, thumma, aw, and imma, they're all used in what kind of sentence? Affirmative sentences. So affirmative is the first part is affirmative. The second part is also affirmative. Yes?
Yes.
Wow means and, fa means then, and then thumma also means then, but with more detail, more, not detail, more delay. Aw and imma both means either or. The difference is you have to have imma before the ma'tuf alayh and before the ma'tuf, as opposed to aw, which only comes before the ma'tuf. And instead of having imma wa imma, you can have imma and you can have here what? Aw. So these are all used in affirmative sentences. You with me?
Yes.
Everybody following me? Yes? Okay. Now the next side, where you have a mixture of affirmative and negation, meaning the ma'tuf alayh and the ma'tuf, they're not both affirmative or not both, they're not both affirmative. So la, you come from affirmative to negative. So you remain affirmative, ja'a zaidun, but the la part becomes what now? Negative, not. If it's negative before the ma'tuf harf atf, and you want to keep the negativeness afterwards, you say wala, as neither nor. And if it starts with a negative and you want to change it to positive or affirmative, you use bal or lakin or walakin. And la is not, wala is neither nor. Bal and lakin is rather, but. You can also have however, whatever meaning fits appropriately. You following me? Everybody understand the huruf al-atf? Yes, any questions? Okay, subhanallah bihamdi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.